Hey, this is Chaz from Sculpture Club, and this is musicfiends.com. Perfect.
Hey everyone, Angela Alameda here with musicfiends.com. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Chaz Costello from Sculpture Club, and they're playing here tonight in Dallas, Texas at Club Dada. So I heard in another interview that your partner works for a beauty company,
She does.
and I was wondering, does she help you with your makeup?
She used to. She's definitely taught me everything I know how to do with my makeup. But I don't burden her with it anymore. But yeah, we've been together. This year will be our 20th year together.
Oh wow.
So in high school, she used to do my makeup constantly, and but now I don't bother her as much with it. She definitely brings me like great products to try and things like that. But I just steal her makeup and put it on myself. That's why I look so shitty now. I don't know if I can cuss. That's why I look so good. Because I did it myself.
You learned from a pro?
I witnessed a pro. I don't even want her. She's so much better than this. But yeah.
That's really cool though. Not a lot of people get to have that experience to like learn firsthand, from someone who does makeup and works in the industry.
Yeah.
So you're lucky.
I'm very lucky. I'm extremely lucky.
So what do you do for work, like outside of music?
I just do music.
Oh wow.
That's it. But between all the bands that I do and all the touring, because Choir Boy tours, we've slowed down a lot in the last year or so, but for a long time it was like 5 or 6 months out of the year, and then in between that I try to do Sculpture Club tours, and it's really hard to just have a job.
That makes sense.
And luckily I do enough stuff to just sustain that. And Dallas isn't it's expensive, but it's not as expensive as a lot of places out there.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I just do music.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to write some songs together, hit me up, because I love doing that.
Not a lot of artists get to just do music full time, so that's really awesome.
It's exhausting, and it sounds very romantic, and it is, but it is also an extreme amount of trying to like self-promote, which always feels gross, at least for me or a lot of bands, a lot of people I know. So it has its ups and downs.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
That's true, and I do it, so
yeah.
Don't cringe at me.
No.
I'm trying.
And so another thing that I learned in one of your other interviews that you did is you actually wrote the song Complainer from Choir Boy as like it was supposed to be a Sculpture Club song.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now with that song being one of Choir Boy's most popular songs?
I feel extremely proud. I brought that demo to the band. Like, I had written that demo for Sculpture Club. We have another song on our first album called Blooming, which has a very similar riff, and I wanted to write another song like that. So I came up with that riff and kind of wrote out this demo, and I brought it to Adam, and like without him or the rest of like Michael and Jeff, like that song wouldn't be what it is. So I just feel extremely proud that people even like that song at all. I feel so happy and humbled that people even want to listen to anything I do. So if one of them is hit, I just try to be humble about it, I guess. I'd be happy that somebody wants to sing that song or dance to that song. So I feel very happy about it.
That's so cool. I personally love that song. I think it's one of my favorite Choir Boy songs. So when I learned that, I was like, oh wow, that's so cool.
Yeah. We usually just have like a bank of demos for a lot of things, and I go like, oh, maybe this will be a good Sculpture Club song, or maybe this will be a good Choir Boy song, and sometimes we don't use any of them. We use it for Human Leather. Like, that's kind of how the Human Leather album happened. Or like, oh, I thought this would be a good idea for fossil arms, and then we decided not to use it, and that's what It Doesn't Get Better. Sculpture Club has a song called It Doesn't Get Better that was supposed to be a fossil arms song originally, and then so it's just like I have a bank of demos, and then at any point if people want a song or want to do something, I can just be like, here. Because I feel like I just am lucky to be able to work on music at all. So
Yeah, that's cool. It kind of just falls into wherever it fits best.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, you just released a new album with Sculpture Club. It's a self-titled album.
We did.
It came out last month. I wanted to ask, what is on the cover of the album?
It's a milkweed thistle seed pod.
I was like, is it a seashell? Is it like a wing? I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like ambiguous and amorphous. So there's this photographer, Niall Rosenbaum, who is an incredible photographer. They did some stuff. They do a lot of stuff for like a la carte records. They're just like an amazing photographer. And I've wanted to work with them for a long time. And so when it came time to like find artwork or do something for the album, I reached out to them and I was like, here's the album. Like, this is we're kind of going for like a 4AD vibe, or like, you know, just whatever you got. And they sent me back a huge folder of photography. And there was just something about that photo that like was so striking to me. And like, I love blue. Like, I love that color blue. And I don't know, there was something about it that I was just like, wow, I love that. And then, yeah, a lot of people have asked, but it's milkweed thistle. I didn't even ask Niall about it because I was just like, that's the one. And I had to I had to reverse Google image search it myself because people were asking me so much. But it's milkweed thistle seeds. Like, if you look up the seed pod, it's like kind of that like thing. Okay. That's what it is, under a beautiful light.
I love that. It's definitely eye-catching.
Yeah. Just like, I don't know, something, I saw it and I was like, that's it. I don't know why.
Well, sometimes you just have to go with, you know, whenever inspiration strikes.
Yeah,
and
truly.
Do you have any more like shows or tours coming up soon?
We have a couple shows we have a show in August 17th at Rubber Gloves with Black Tide Dynasty and Curl.
Yes.
Then we're off for a while. October, we're playing with Riki and Black Marble, and we're playing Substance San Antonio. And then in November, I think we're playing with Frankie Rose. And that's it for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you got a few shows coming up. So
yeah,
that's good.
got a lot of stuff in the works.
All right, awesome. I have one more just kind of random question for you. So I heard this question in another interview with actually Dusty from Vision Video, and I thought it was really a cool question. So if someone handed you a box of everything that you had ever lost, what would be the first thing you would look for?
Oh, probably my confidence.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Honestly, if I had enough of a memory to remember the things that I've lost that I've loved over the years, I would probably write better songs, but I don't. I'll stick with my confidence.
Okay. Well, I mean, you seem confident, but I hope you find it.
I mean, that's all. Seeming confident is half the battle, I think.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Is there any last thing that you would like to shout out? Or?
I love you. No, I don't know. Be kind to each other. It's a scary world. Free Palestine. Make sure you do your research. Hold each other accountable. Be nice. I love you. Bye.
Would you like to share your social media so people can follow you?
Yeah, after all that, our social media. We're on Instagram at Sculpture Club. We're on TikTok at Sculpture Club, I think. We're on YouTube, like probably at Sculpture Club. Just like Google Sculpture Club. You'll probably get some cool invites to some pottery classes, but then like a couple pages down, you'll see a picture of me looking stupid. You can follow us there.
It's a lot of fun on their social media.
It's a lot of fun. I try a lot of cringe content to try to get people engaged. It fails. My videos get taken down. It's a beautiful thing.
That's social media for you.
Yeah. That is social media for you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. And thank you guys for tuning in to musicfiends.com, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Thank you.